What's good, everybody? All right, the webcam cover off because it's time to get crunk, man. I'm super excited, dude. I just had a ball watching that shit. I don't know what y'all are tripping on, man. I was laughing my ass off. Oh man, oh man, oh man. Has there ever been such a shit show? Oh God. Thankfully, we have charts to save us. Lord Jesus, help us. Whew. I'm extremely happy after that. I had a great time. We were sitting there watching it with the girlfriend, and she's going, "Why are we watching this?" And I was like, "Dude, I'm having a ball laughing my ass off." She's like, "This is the worst thing I've ever seen in my entire life." I was like, "You're crazy. This is great." I was like, "I realize how big of a train wreck is? The whole world is seeing how terrible these two dudes are. These are the best ones we have." Oh, America. America. All right. Let me, real quick, get some of this shit off the screen here. It's already 11, so know what we got to do first. What's CRV look like? God dang it, son of a bitch. Look at that thing. Oh. Yeah, got it out. Fireball. Until CRV rebounds, I'm still taking a shot every stream until we get it back. So eventually I'm gonna have this bottle whittled down before I ever get CRV back, right? That's what's gonna take. This is a new webcam, by the way. I don't think I had it for the last stream. I just did like a class on it. But this is a newer, fancier webcam. So let's just start this off by getting this over with. Thanks a lot, CRV. Thanks a lot, DeFi Coins. Thanks a lot, Binance, for listening on futures. That was awesome of you. And all that did was get us wrecked. Thanks a lot. Oh, all right. Can you feel it? Whew. Yeah, I'm going to chase it because it's Tuesday. Oh. All right, let's start this off with something. Well, the charts kind of look as bad as that debate did. So. Oh, God. Well, let's find one. Let's find something that looks good. Tomo looks good. How about that? All right. Yeah, Tomo's doing a move here. It's like it's heading for Sniper Alley. Might get cut short here. There's some resistance here it's hitting. But we'll see. It's a shit coin, so no promises on shit coins. We know that. Let's see what y'all are saying real quick. Who we got in here? We got Sam, Darth, Frank, Pepper. What's up? Jeremy, Harvey. I owe you a shot. What's up, Dre? We got a couple lurkers in here. I don't know who y'all are, but I see you. Glad to have you. I hope some more people jump in. I was over talking on the other Discord group with some Forex guys. We'll see if they want to jump in and talk. If you're on here, I encourage everyone to comment. I don't care what it is. Nothing's off topic here. Any chart goes. I don't care whether it's Forex, charts, bonds, mutual funds, money markets, crypto. Doesn't matter. Tell me a chart. We'll look it up. That's the whole purpose of the streams. We do shit live so we can be interactive with it because it's a lot easier for people to learn interactively. And when we learn interactively, we develop better habits. It's easier to ask questions hands-on than it is to learn broadband. Actually, today, you saw I was talking with y'all while I was at work because I quote-unquote work. So Matt has been interested in this, but he's been busy. He had some stuff going on with his family. He had some surgeries to take care of and stuff. But, he's been wanting to learn. We were working together today, so we took like 2 lunch breaks today. And on one of them, we were sitting there talking about it, and I pulled out the Telegram group. I said, download it real quick. He downloaded it, and we just got to talking, and I showed him a couple things. He was like, well, this isn't that complicated. I was like, exactly. It's not that complicated, but it's easier for me to show it to you and explain it to you than it is for you to just look on a piece of paper. It's actually harder to just look at a piece of paper and think, oh, I know what I'm talking about. It's so much better when it's interactive. Damn it, Ken. Take a shot for you too. Bro, I've got, well, how many have I done on this stream before? 5? Did I do 5 one time? I think so. And then get up at 5:30 in the morning. A shot for Gala? Hell no, I ain't taking no shot for Gala. I didn't buy none of that. I didn't learn my lesson on new coins coming out. Oh boy. Do I need to take a shot for Gala? Technically can't even find a damn chart for it. Yeah, bro. You kind of owe us a chart. You owe us a shot for Gala then, don't we? Take a shot for the Panthers? Nah, bro, they won a game. No shots, homie. Even though they actually were about to lose that game on a hook and ladder. A hook and ladder. What are you doing? Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh. So, anyway. Let's get off of shit coins for a minute and let's look at Mama BTC. And let's see what's happening. As we know, she's flirting with disaster as we speak. Nothing good has come upon her. Still independent, still running sideways. We don't have any indicators pulled up right now except this Fibonacci set that I have put up showing that it got rejected at 786 and is starting to turn down. We're getting rejected at this monthly resistance line. If we want to look back at this monthly resistance line, you'll see that there are a lot of contact points here. And it's having a hard time pushing through this chop. All right. Just doesn't have the momentum that it needs to get up. And it's clear and obvious that's happening. We're going to get another one of these stutter drops. I think we're going to get another one of these stutter drops down here to this next resistance line. A little bump up with the bands right here. Because if you see these two red lines, this is where the Bollinger Bands are pinching. I just drew them might be last week or a couple days ago. And it seems to be kind of pinching down right here. We're kind of working inside that price action. I'm expecting it to kind of jump down again like it did here. And do another sideways move to the trend line. Maybe another little pump up. And then come down here and finally complete our move. We got to get down here and close this gap. This isn't the gap chart here. The gap chart is on the futures chart here. Clear and present. This gap right here. Massive. As you see, we got close to it here. We didn't close it. Price action still moving sideways. Nothing we can do except wait. We're clearly not breaking the levels we need to break. A double top instead of a double bottom. I think you can understand what that means. And I think we're coming back down. Nothing new there. What are y'all saying real quick? Yeah, 5 on Tuesday. Jesus Christ, man. All right, good to see y'all too, my brother Nick. I appreciate it. Almost had a heart attack watching the Bills game. You're a Bills fan? Because that's Panthers North, by the way. Let's see. Oh yeah, that's a wonderful thing, Nick. Let me show you the gap on XLM. You ready to see this? Y'all ready for this gap on XLM? This is amazing. I just want to show y'all this gap. This is fantabulous. Y'all gonna love it. It's the most amazing gap that I've ever seen. It's in March of 18. Look at that gap, everybody. Do you see it? Does everybody see the gap? Somebody let me know if you see it. I'll wait. It's fine. Everything's fine. We've got all night. Where's the gap? Anybody see it? It's fine. I'll wait. 11 people on here. Somebody show me where the gap is. It's fine. What do you mean you don't see shit? There's clearly a gap, right? I mean, clearly, right? Am I missing something? Where's the gap? Nobody? Because there's not a gap. There's no gap. I think that clears it up. I think. Isn't that pretty obvious that there's no gap? Oh, you mean I have to go through and find one chart that has a gap, and that's proof positive that, you know, that's the gold standard, right? Interesting. Turns out that exchange has lots of gaps on it because that exchange has shit servers. It's called Kraken. Yeah. Okay, thanks. Okay, thanks. I will show you what someone's talking about because it got brought up. We will pull up the Kraken chart so you can see. Kraken is a crypto exchange. Anybody doesn't know? There you go. And this is the only chart that has it. All right. Can anybody tell me what happened here? Anybody tell me what happened? This is from, let's see, August 17th to August 18th, right? And this is August 21st and 22nd and 23rd of 17. August 22nd and 23rd of 17. Oh, let's go back farther. Where's the gap, everybody? August 23rd. I got nothing right here. Nothing. Nothing. Niet. Niet, as Frank said. Yeah, here's the thing. Everyone's being misled on gaps, okay? I want to tell y'all the story real quick. I have to look it up on my phone, but I want to say June or maybe May. I was trying to explain crypto gap theory to a certain YouTube star. This YouTube star refused to listen to what I said and said basically that it was incorrect and inconclusive, okay? Which I agree, it's inconclusive. It's a theory, it's not a fact. It's a theory. But my theory is that when we have a move up, the top wick from the bottom and the bottom wick from the move up need to coincide with each other and almost touch, okay? And I'll give you an example. Here would be an example, okay? You see this wick here and this wick here, how there's a space in between? Okay, in my opinion, you'd want those wicks to touch. Now, clearly we have daily moves in here that touch, okay? But in theory, you'd like to see them touch. XRP has the same problem. It's down to 6 cents, okay? We've looked at that before. That's just a theory. It's not a fact. The problem is with this theory is there's only one cryptocurrency that actually has a market that closes for any period of time at all. Only one. Do you understand? So all other charts with gaps don't matter. Do you understand? All other charts that have a gap are niet. Don't matter. The only one that matters is Bitcoin on the CME market. That's it. This is it. This is the only one that has gaps. And the only one that's publicly traded in the United States on the futures market, big corporations, big money, and the clock stops and starts on this chart. No other ones. At least not yet, anyway. Okay, if they come out with an Ethereum future, if they come out with an XRP future, then you'll see this same thing happen. Okay? You'll see the same thing happen. And if you're wondering why I say this, let's look at Apple. Gaps. gap, gap. Happens all the time, okay? Because the market cuts off and then starts back. And even though that happens, in the background, businesses are running, they're making moves, they're making deals. They don't stop working after hours. We work overtime sometimes, correct? We think the people at Apple don't do the same thing. Okay? They do. The market might close at 5 o'clock, but that's 2 o'clock in California. Okay? And then from 2 to 5, they're still at work. And they may sell more phones. And that makes the next day's thing go up. Okay? That's the way business works. It creates gaps in the charts. Bitcoin is the only one that has that. And the only one that has that is the Bitcoin CME chart. No other gaps matter. None of them matter. The Dow is totally separate. Forex is totally separate. I don't want to hear about those. They're separate. Stop. I saw that ridiculous chart too. Now, even though I'm blocked from that person, someone else shared it and said, "Thank you for the knowledge, oh great one, yada yada. You're the man. Thank you so much for showing us the way." Oh yeah, I already know about it, Nick. Yeah, there you go. Credit to him. What a fail. Quite simply, that's just not how it works. XLM never stops trading. Never. Never. If the servers shut down, XLM doesn't stop trading. It keeps going. Same thing with XRP, ADA, Tezos, Walton Chain, ICX, Adair Hashgraph, One Harmony. It doesn't matter. They all keep going. So if you think one has a gap, it doesn't. Now, if you're asking me, did one fall to support? Well, we can look at the chart and see did one fall to support. If you're asking me, has one gotten to support yet? Maybe, maybe not. You don't know. Okay. It's important that we know that because you're going to see continued coverage of misinformation. You're also going to continue to see terrible fractal readings telling you that the coin is going way beyond what it's going to do, ignoring all fundamentals of charts. Happens all the time. Nothing we can do about it except try to correct those that are wrong. We can't correct those that are wrong. We have to talk to them at least, but when they won't talk to you and they shut you out, that's fine. I had a really interesting debate, or I tried to have a really interesting debate with a guy on Twitter just the other day about Bitcoin mining. And I understand how it works. I understand how the hash rate works. I understand that, if one guy alone was mining, that he could mine just as much Bitcoin as 100 million people because it's all separated out. Okay, I get that. My argument is it's never going to happen where it's just one dude mining again. Okay, we're beyond that. So why are we even arguing about it? Why are we even talking about it? And I got blocked immediately. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are we doing? Rather than having a civil debate, people just get pissed off and block you. Like, I'm not trying to argue with everybody. I just want to talk to you. Just like when I see people post this shit like this, if you look at what I commented underneath that post right there, Nick, you'll see a funny comment that I made. And I'm not trying to be a dick. I'm just trying to be honest, man. People don't want to hear the honesty. Just like that one guy, what was that dude? Me and Andrew got into it with, who posted the stuff and then come back and said, people don't want to hear the bad news. They only want to hear the good news. That's why you're commenting, right? And I was like, no, that's not why I'm commenting. That's not why I'm commenting at all. I'm commenting because you're posting bull and I'm calling you out. And of course, the man tried to tell me that I was wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. What are you doing? Let's see what y'all are saying real quick. All right, okay. So let's get to this real quick. I said I thought Bitcoin would go to about 10.7 and turn around. Okay. I also said algo would go to about 30 cents and turn around. Neither of those happened. They went past that. So I got out a little early, okay? One particular one was algo that I remember because I was talking to Dustin about it. I was talking to some other people about algo too. Here's Algorand. Yep. Oh, by the way, I posted this Algorand chart and the Bitcoin CME chart. The first ones I've ever publicly posted. I posted them on TradingView today. Never done that before. I was fully expecting to catch shit, and I haven't yet, but I'm still waiting on it. So if that happens, I guess we'll see. But I think this is kind of what's going to happen with Algo. I've got it all laid out here. I didn't mean to have this alert up here. Delete. Yes. But I got it all laid out here. I think we have a drop to the trend line, a pop up, another drop, a pop up, drop. Standard stuff down to our floor. Anyway, I said it would hit 30 cents. It went past that. I was expecting a 50% retracement. It did a 618 and then got caught. It went up a couple more cents than I thought, which I think was about 7 or 8%. So I cost some people 7 or 8% on that one. So that sucked. But I think some people still made some money on it. I made some money on it. And I'm waiting for it to drop so I can do it again. Okay, I'm in a ton of tether right now. And I'd like to not be in tether, but I got to see some trend lines break before I bite off more than I can chew. So Harvey was right. I was wrong. This is for you, Harvey. When I'm wrong, I admit it. Okay? Let's see some of you dicks on Twitter do the same thing. How often are you guys wrong and then you just make something up? Way too often. When I'm wrong, I will admit I'm wrong. Harvey is just as good at this as I am. Okay? Andrew is just as good at this as I am. Let's be real here. We're not all pros. So we're all trying to get better, and Harvey has jumped leaps and bounds from when he first started. Whatever. So bottoms up. Oh my God, it's going to be a long night. Oh. I'm starting to get tired of Fireball, bro. I actually talked to Andrew on Monday. Harvey, he's working on getting his phone now. He talked to Ashurion, and they told him it'd be free. Then they told him it wouldn't be. So he's getting a new phone, the exact same one as he had. He'll be back soon. He's just got his work phone right now, and we only have a minimum of data on our work phones. So we can't really get on Telegram and use it because it just uses data. Let's see. I have zero respect for people who block. I know, man. I try not to ever block anybody. Only the ones I block are just the ones who straight start cussing me out for no reason. Okay, like if you want to talk, we'll talk. But the ones who just like can't say anything but potty mouth shit, like bro, I can do that too, but it's childish. If you can't defend your ideas, you stop posting them. You should be prepared to defend them. Absolutely. I set up my bias to DCA based on your tweet. On which one, Nick? I miss Andrew. Yep. Is it better to be in USD or USD? It doesn't matter, Ken. It's really up to you. USDC or USD doesn't matter. USD is just straight up dollars on Binance. It really just depends on what you want to do. A lot of coins don't have a USDT pair, and then a lot of coins don't have a USDC pair. Some people just like straight up USD. But if you're not using Binance and you're using like Coinbase, they don't have just a USD. You have USDC. It's just none of them really matter, I guess. It's just be prepared that some of them don't have a USDT pair. Like Algorand in Binance US, which I use to buy with, it doesn't have a USDT pair. It only has USD. So I've got, I want to say like $630 in Binance US just sitting there that I'm waiting to buy Algo with that I can't buy it yet because it hasn't dropped far enough. And then when that happens, I'll be happy to buy, but I can't do it until then. I've been adding just a little bit here and there for Algo. I've got money set aside for One Harmony, Algorand, Ontology, and RLC. Those four are the ones I'm going to pick up that I didn't already have before the big drop. Okay, those will be the four that I get on. There's plenty of them, so pick the ones you want, guys and ladies. It's up to y'all. So I want to show y'all something real quick. I've been spending some time on, let's see, did Algo break the 200 yet? Let's see real quick before we get into something else. Nope, it's still hanging over top of it. Bounced off of it and is stuck under the 21 right now. It's over the 8, stuck under the 21, under the trend line, under the midline on the Bollinger Bands. Nothing great happening yet. Okay, I'm going to pull up a chart I never do anything with. Let's do Neo. Here. And Frank, earlier you did a futures trade and you made like 170% on it. I like to say I just used the 8 and the 21 to... What the hell's going on here? Why won't it erase? There we go. I like to use the 8 and the 21 to buy and sell. but there's more than one way to do it, right? And I've been trying to like expand my ways of doing stuff. Algo, one harmony, ontology, and RLC. RLC is on regular Binance. Yeah, let's do BAT. Why don't we just do BAT instead of Neo? Again, Harvey with the you know what I'm saying? It comes in every time. Hey, Ken, is this your first stream with us, brother? I think it is, but I'm not positive. Hey, man, we got 17 in here. Let's go. Hey, anybody who hasn't commented or been in here before, man, please talk. Please speak up. It's an open mic in here. There's only one mic, but it's an open floor for anybody to say anything they want. You're not going to get kicked out. I'm not going to kick anybody out. All right, bro. Good deal, Ken. We do this every 2 weeks, twice a week. I'll go over anything you'd like to go over. You just let me know, and we'll go over it. I don't care. But anybody who's in here who would like to ask anything, please go ahead, man. You ain't kicking nobody out for nothing. I got the screen on the left right here with YouTube on it and Telegram, and then I got the charts in front of me. So, well, I wanted to show you, Frank. If I'm not mistaken, can you put those numbers up again? Oh, hold on. You put them over here in the Telegram group, right? The numbers where you got in and got out. Let me see if I can find them real quick. And I want to add them up and see if we come close to this indicator that'll maybe help us get in and get out. It may not work, and that's fine, but I want to see if I can dial it in a little bit better on stop losses. It's not for getting in and getting out. It's for stop. Yeah, right here it is. Okay. This was on BLZ. Okay. We'll do BLZ, and we'll use these numbers that you got right here. Let me copy this and paste it right here. Okay. So basically, let's say you were going to buy this position on BAT, okay? You're going to long it from here. Whatever, whether you would or wouldn't, you're going to long it right here. Okay? Where would you set your stop loss at? We've been debating this for a while, and I just kind of said 50 points back, right? I'm just giving like a basic thing I would say is 50 points back. I'm just going to go 50 points back. Well, there's kind of a formula for that, right? A lot of the Forex guys will use the ATR, or the average true range. And it's an indicator that's free on TradingView. Right here, average true range. Simply click on it, and it gives you this bar down here on a little bit of an indicator sheet that gives you the true range of price. Okay, if you took all the wicks off, open, close, it gives you the true range of what the price would do, okay? Hey, what's up, TR? You're from the Forex group. What's up, my friend? Glad to have you, brother. Any questions about any charts? I don't care what they are. Shoot them up. We'll get to them. So the average true range basically would be a formula for setting up a stop loss. Now, I've watched a few different ways of doing this. I watched one guy just strictly use the price of this ATR and plug that in. I watched another guy take the ATR, multiply it by 2, and then subtract it. I watched another guy take a formula for the ATR and the price, do a mathematical formula, and come up with another stop. That all seems super complicated to me, right? So I started looking at it down, like, well, what can I do to find like a better price or whatever? So just grazing through like 12 different crypto charts and just thinking, if I bought here and I put a stop loss, how far down would it go? So essentially, you take what I'm going to show you is just a quick thing. You can play with it if you'd like. But you take the ATR price, whatever it is. Right now, the ATR on this is 0.018, okay? 0.018, 18 hundredths. Okay, so you would take 18 hundredths and you would subtract it from the price of BAT. Okay? Or you could double it if you want, but I think that's too much for crypto because it moves so fast. Okay? So you take 18 hundredths away. 18 pips away from the chart. So 237 minus 18, okay? So we would mark that with a line here. Let's just do what black maybe. We bought at 237 or minus 18. That's 218, right? to 19. So I accidentally put that line in, didn't I? Yep. So down here would be our stop loss. We bought here. We've set a 18 pip stop loss. So down here, using the ATR, we put 18 hundredths off of it. Okay, this is where we would set our stop loss on crypto. Now you could maybe double that, or you could do a different formula if you'd want. But like the quickest way of finding a decent price without losing too much percentage was this. Okay, and like because crypto moves so fast, that's still a decent percentage that you're gonna lose. Okay. Man, come on, mouse, bro. I'm a single clicking. I'm not doing anything different here. I swear, this is the cheapest ghetto Walmart mouse. That's still 7%, right? You've heard me say before when I was talking with y'all with Mullet about this, and Nas, he would say, 7%. I set my stop losses at 7%. I just counted out an accidental 7% for y'all right there. Right? Okay, so let's do another chart just to see. Yours was BLZ, right? We'll get back to this bat chart in a minute. Right, that's another problem, Frank. 7% at 50x leverage is a lot of money. You really can't afford that, okay? That's the whole point. This is why I'm like, maybe that's for a 10x trade where you would do that kind of stop loss, right? So let's look at BLZ and let's plug those numbers in that you used, that you traded on. And I know I have BLZ up on this chart list right here. Let me find it. Yep, there it is. Let's drop down to the 4 hour maybe, so we can get a good accurate view of it here. I don't know what I'm doing on this chart. I haven't looked at it in about a minute. I don't own any BLZ, I don't think. All right. So let's get a line at where you bought. You bought at 8:38 Eastern. Was a 11467. 1147. 467. Right in there somewhere. Okay. So the ATR right there was at that same time 006. So we would subtract 006 from this and we would get 110. So at 110 would be our stop loss line. At 110 right there. That would be our entry and our stop loss. And that is, see again, mouse, you'd let me down again. It's the worst mouse known to man. It's double clicking for me. 3%, Frank. That's 3%. And you had your stop loss at 1195, which was much tighter. Yeah, you had your stop loss pretty tight. Because you went back and your chart started going up and you yeah, I got you. So that would have been 4%, right? So my idea is let's take this and like maybe modify it a little bit if we need to. Maybe we take the ATR and we cut it in half for our extremely high leverage trades. You know what I mean? What's up, James V? Good to see you, brother. We take that same ATR and we cut it in half for like a high leverage trade. And that gives us a tighter stop loss. But for like a 10x, we just use whatever the ATR is, and that tells us how much to back off, and we have some price action movement in there that would keep us from immediately getting stopped out. You know what I mean? And wouldn't cost us too much percent, but of course would automatically kick us out if it happened. It's worth testing a little bit more. I don't ever want to commit to something, but I like to present ideas because I see other ideas out there of people trading. And I think there are a lot of good ideas out there. So, if that's the case, I want to take in as much as we can get. Let's see what y'all are saying real fast. 7% is a lot. Yep. Yo, what's up, James? Glad to see you. Do I think XLM is just playing with the bottom? We'll look at it in a minute. Doesn't matter to me which coin, matters to me which I think is going to move up, down, future, short term. Totally different mindset on holds any time frame. Absolutely. Totally agree about futures. Yeah, that's more like it. Do you use the ATR with AEMA? Well, no. I think the ATR is strictly just for finding a stop loss. After watching a bunch of videos about it today, I probably watched 5 or 6 different videos, and I read a few different articles about using the ATR to find a stop loss. And there was a bunch of, like I said, different theories, which was kind of neat to me that there were other ideas out there that I never heard of. But at the same time, I was a little torn. You know what I mean? I was a little torn. Like, do I really like? And I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Like, I'm not trying to be like globalist, anti-global people, but I have a hard time listening to people with thick accents and like concentrating on what they're saying. If your accent is super thick, man, I'm struggling to be honest with you. If you're like a heavy Indian accent, I have a hard time understanding what the hell you're saying on the damn video, bro. I really do. Other than the fuck you bloody video on YouTube, I have a hard time with all of them except that one. Can we look at VeChain? Absolutely. We'll look at VeChain in a second. Oh, let me get you a wrench here. Electric clamp. Everybody in the group gets a wrench. $2 crew. Why is the $2 crew? Assassin has 2 asses in it. That's 2 butts. $2 crew. I don't want to say 2 ass crew because that seems worse. But I guess we could call it a 2 ass crew. But I like $2 crew too. So, all right, back on BAT because Harvey said it seems to always do its own thing, and I would kind of, you know what, it really does seem to just kind of be out there trucking along by itself. It's got this really odd looking fractal, and this is the same fractal as Engine. Okay, me and Matt were talking about Engine today. BAT and Engine look really similar. Let me show you. Let's pull up a BAT chart, and we're probably going to need to use. Let's see if this Binance chart's big enough. Monthly. Yep. Okay, this one, and we'll do a side by side here. And we'll do Engine on this side. Let's look how similar these monthlies are on these. Just noticed it today. Yeah, look. They're pretty damn similar. Like, Engine's a little bit ahead. You see it? But look, I mean, they're kind of close. They got the similar moves. Engine, like I said, it's farther along. It's actually over support, where BAT got rejected. But, you know, it still looks good, honestly. I mean, it got a 786 sniper shot on it there. Let's make these red and do some resistance lines real fast. There. Ooh, that's a tight line. I don't know about that one. Right here. Maybe down here will be a decent line. I'm sorry if everybody got the energy sucked out of you by the debates, but hey man, that's what we got this live for. We can get crunk back up. All things go in this stream. I don't give a damn. Okay. There's no. The only rule about these streams, man, is charts. I don't care about playing YouTube videos and pumping music. I don't care about hopium, and maybe we can wish the chart by thinking happy thoughts. Not the way it works. Maybe if we turn all our candles green, that'll help us. That'll help our charts turn positive. I do not feel the same way, fellas. There we go. Horizontal line. Let's see. Maybe one over here. I kind of like the way the Engine chart looks, and I kind of like the way the BAT chart looks. That's just a quick set of lines. Monthly resistance lines for everybody to look at. They're pretty similar. This one got sniped at 786. Clearly, this one did not get sniped. It got sniped at 886 and is hung up in between lines. Engine's going to get moving before BAT. but I believe BAT will go shortly after that. BAT also looks a lot like RSR. The RSR shitcoin looks pretty similar to it. Let's see. Yeah, you can use the ATR with fibs. I looked at that a little bit today too. It's not 100%. You know what I mean? All right, let's see. Don't get into banking if you don't like Indian accents, dude. Don't get into heat and air if you don't like Indian accents, because some of these guys on the tech support lines are terrible. Let's see. Oh yeah, fibs all the time. It's just another point of view. Yep. Do go 1 minute, usually down to 5 minute. I do the same thing, Frank. When I'm futures, I go all the way down to 5 minute because I don't trust anything on futures after losing money and having to dig hard to make it back. I don't trust that, so I try to like stay away if I can. I'm a big proponent of no short time frames. Same time, you got to do it sometimes. Especially if you're going to do futures, you need to be on them short time frames because we all know about the futures fees and what they charge you. My mouse is so struggling. I'm putting the damn wired mouse back in here ASAP. The $5 wired mouse is so much better than this damn wireless one. Yeah, look, we got a 786 snapback. It hit 886 and it's got stuck under 786. So we're clearly in a little mini downtrend right here. Let's see if we can measure this and see how long it'll last. If I click hard enough, the mouse seems to work good. I just have to like smash it a little bit. I know that's what she said. We could stand to come down some more on BAT down here to 18.8. See that? We're not to the 50 at least. 382 on crypto's a little incomplete to me. 18.8 seems more realistic. That's a lot of percent. How much is that? Would that correlate with BTC? It would. 20%. That would correlate. That would be Bitcoin dropping. Yeah, that would be Bitcoin dropping 12 to 15, which would pull BAT down a similar amount. I can see that. It's kind of ahead of other coins anyway. So if Bitcoin went down to close the gap at 11%, 10%, I can see that. Altcoins go harder in the paint, so that's possible. All right, let's see. I love Indian girls with accents. All right, bro, I see you. The olive skin, okay. Frank done got personal. Oh God. All right. What else was I going to talk about before I got? Oh, I know. What's his name? Is it Tory? TR. Hey, TR 1990. You still in here, brother? If so, I want to show you what I was talking to you about earlier. We'll go through one chart and look at it. I'll pull up VET real quick so we can look and see to find a good entry point until I see you say something back here. But he was asking questions over in the Discord group earlier and the Forex Discord group, and I wanted to answer the questions, but I want to kind of answer it interactively. All right, sweet. Give me 1 second. Let's look at VET right here and find an entry point. And then we'll look. VET, in comparison to what other coins have done from the June 19 area, it has already made a big move. Other coins have not done this move. VET was one of the first to make this reversal off of June 19 area, July 19, March sometimes, all that area right here. Made this reversal move, double bottom and popped. It hasn't hit the 1618, it got caught at the 1414. This is how we caught OMG, seeing OMG do the same thing. Dragon Chain did the same thing. All these coins over here in the coins that are ahead list did the same thing. All of them have already completed this move. All right, so that's why we marked them as coins that are ahead. They've already done this similar June 19 reversal. When that happens, we have to wait on a retrace. I'm sorry, that sucks. But it happens. I actually sold all my VET when this happened. I'd have to look up and see it, but I want to say it was somewhere around in here. I missed the top. I didn't hit the top exactly. All right, Brother Harvey. Gray Bear Club. I get it, brother. So sleep good. I'll see you in the morning. A good entry point on VET. So it looks like it hit support right here. Let's drop down to the weekly. It looks like it touched support on this wick. Yeah, but that ain't going to hold. I don't think that holds. I think we're going to dip down to at least down here to 008. It looks like we're going to come down to 008, and I got a box right here at 009.5. I guess that would be a good entry point, 009.5, and it could reverse from there. But that would be an incomplete drop. Let's try to get that a little tighter. Let's just get that tighter. Let's see. Let's maybe go weekly here at a different spot and see if we can get a tighter read on a retracement. We go to here. This little wedge it did right here. I mean, that looks better. And that right there shows me we already got some rejection. Still under the trend. That would be 786. Yeah, okay. Okay, so here. This zone right here on VET between 0098 and 0087. That'd be a good buy, I think. That'd be a good buy. You'd have to set it and watch it closely because if BTC decides to keep going, we're going to come down farther. We all know that. Unfortunately, Mother BTC drives the market still. We have to roll with what we got. We don't whine about it. We just roll with the punches. It's actually a leg up to actually have some insight that whatever one thing does, everything will follow. Okay, that's some of this insider information. It's not really, but it's similar. So that's our entry I like on VET. I'll be making a buy there too because I just realized I had made this. I so many charts, I can't possibly keep up with all of them. I think we have 80-something charts we're looking at now, not counting the Forex and the stock charts. That's just cryptocurrency. All right, TR. Let me show you what I'm talking about. I'll get to gold right here in a second, Pepper. Actually, I'll tell you what. Let's look at gold and use what I was telling TR in the Discord channel. And we'll do that the same thing. That's not a crypto, but it is because we can buy it on Uphold and stuff now, okay? It's actually a Forex traded thing. All right. Go down here to gold. I still should hold some gold. Yeah, I do. I do. All right, let's get this ATR out of here because it is not a buy indicator for me. All right. So what we're going to start with, I'm not going to use the easy special. It's like a cheater for us. I'm going to use the 8 and the 21 first. Pull that up. Okay. I'm going to use the MACD, the pivot points, and RSI, and we get one more. We have 5 total. Should we use the stochastic? Should we use... What do you say? What do you say? Let's put the bands in there and we'll just keep them out. Well, I can't. That's 5. Okay, yeah, that's 5. That's 5. That's 5. Fair enough. 5 indicators up is a lot of indicators. So, pull gold back up. I did not switch that. Whatever. All right. I have the ADX, but it's kind of a super lagger, TR. Like it's a super, super lagger indicator. I can pick out the trend without needing the the ADX. You know what I'm saying? I can pick out the trend without that. That's why I don't hate the ADX. but it's just so lagging that really for crypto, it's kind of hard to use. So let's start on the weekly here so we get less candles and easier price action to read. How about that? So we're just looking at gold here, and we're deciding when would be a good time to buy, when would be a good time to sell. What we're trying to figure out. And I mentioned earlier that my favorite thing to do. Did I have two MACDs? Because this son bitch is double clicking on me. I do. What kind of trash, man? I didn't pick two MACDs. So getting a new mouse. I'm so doing it. Let's put the Bollinger Bands on there like I said. And I'll take them off and put them on as we need. I'll just keep them hid right now. So, we talked about this on the number one thing I like to use is the 8-21 strategy, which is simply over the 8 with one confirmation candle, we buy. We hold on to it all the way until it crosses under the purple 21 EMA with one confirmation candle, and we're out. Okay? And whatever we get, we get. And we don't buy again until we go back over the 8 EMA, okay, with a confirmation candle. And then we go back under the 21 to sell with a confirmation candle. It's a simple strategy, and it's really effective, okay? Worldwide, people use the 8 EMA. So, let's just look at this and say, hey, we would have bought here, hey, we would have sold here, okay? And then I want to add in the indicators one by one and look at them and say, yep, this indicator was right or this indicator was wrong, okay? So, right off the bat, I see this one right here. I just picked the spot. January 11th, 2016. You know, I'm not going to do January 11th because that date is awful for me. January 11th is a terrible date for me. So, let's start with January 18th. This is a weekly chart. Okay, I'm just going to circle it on the weekly and then we'll go down to the daily. So it looks like right here we had an 8 EMA crossing. The price crossed the 8 and held for one candle. All right, let's drop to the daily and we'll start here. Whoops. Right here. All right. So I was correct. We actually had it back here, okay? So, right here, we see it close enough. One candle plus one candle confirmation on the over the 8 EMA equals buy. Not only that, but we got a little mini confirmation by the 8 crossing through the 21 upward in a bull move, okay? When the 8 crosses upward through the 21, that's a secondary buy signal, a confirmation. The OSCU indicator that OSCU built for us is programmed to find that. It automatically finds the 821 crossings up or down and sends you a signal. And an EZ added that to another indicator in here, which I typically use. The indicator that has all of them built in is 4 indicators in one. That same OSCU indicator is added onto the end of the EZ indicator to give us that pop-up of the 821, 21-8 cross, whichever. So anyway, we got a buy confirmation right here. Let's double circle that, and we'll make this one green, right? I just built a butthole. I just drew a butthole. First butthole on the channel. This is January 4th, January 5th, 2016, okay? We had a buy signal right here. Let's look at our indicators now and see what they say. Okay, let's start with the MACD and just poke around and see what happens. All right. If we look at the MACD told us to buy way back here when it had a blue crossing the orange upward. When we had the MACD line crossing the trigger line. That was actually the correct buy right here on MACD. But if we look over here, we didn't have confirmation really, okay? We're getting hung up between the 8 and the 21. That's the wait a minute zone. We don't buy there. So again, this is the case where just the MACD would have told us something incorrect. That's why we don't just use one indicator. Once we cross the 8 and the 21 right here on the MACD, let's circle that. 8 and the 21 crossed right here. And as you see on the MACD, if we don't look at anything else for a minute, the MACD did not go back bearish. It stayed blue over orange the entire way up to February 25th of 2016, okay? Let's draw a horizontal line right there to mark it for us. vertical line, not horizontal. Right here. That is our MACD telling us to sell. Okay. Now we're going to go back here just a second. Look at the price again. Now, what happened shortly after it crossed the 8? This is what TR was asking me, right? Look, we went up, made a little move up, but it came right back down to the 21, and it crossed it, okay? And this is why I say let's wait for a confirmation candle. Because as soon as it crossed the 21 down, it immediately reversed case and went right back up, okay? That's exactly why we wait for a confirmation candle. You're going to lose a little bit of percent waiting, but that little bit of percent might save you a full-on reversal, okay? If we can use nothing else except the 8 and the 21, we're still in this trade. We bought it back here. Let's even mark a buy line just so we can say we bought here. And we'll call that text bought here. Okay, let's make it green for money. That's where we bought. All right, we almost sold it right here because it went under the 21, but it immediately reversed case and popped back up over, okay? It got stuck in the wait a minute zone right here, but it came up. Again, the MACD told us we were good all the way to here. As we see, this thing held the 8 and the 21 way up. Couldn't ask for anything better. Let's look at another indicator and see what the RSI said. Relative Strength Index. Let's mark our 40 line first. 40 line is our action line. We'll call this in black, and the coordinates should be 40. Put the 40 up. All right. All right, so we got some action off the 40 line. Where our buy happened, right here, we were in an up move off of the 40 line. Good call on the RSI. We're moving away from the 40. We were diverging up. We were a bullish divergence, up away from the 40. Matter of fact, we peaked out, and as we dipped down, we never broke the 40 line. We stayed into a bullish divergence move the whole way. All right, now RSI told us when it got up in here and overbought to sell at this point. This point right here, that's overbought. It's telling us to sell. And that moment was here. So let's do it in purple because I don't like purple. The RSI here and the MACD here. All right? Those are two indicators telling us to sell. Our 8 EMA told us to buy back here. We hadn't had any other sell indicator from the 8 and the 21 until we went way up there. All right. Our RSI told us to sell the purple line. Did we ever cross the 21? No, we did not. We didn't even come close to it. We stayed over the 8. Even though this wick came up and it lost some percentage here, the RSI could have told us to sell that, and we would have sold this and maybe pulled down and tried to buy here again. If you're strictly using the 8 EMA, you're in this trade, and you're still rocking and rolling here, okay? Now, RSI told you to sell, you stayed in. You kept going because the MACD said you were okay. You kept going, you got that bearish cross right here on the MACD giving you the downward doggy. Right here on this line, you're still over the 8 EMA. The MACD is going down, and you're still getting up in price. Okay, this is begging you to get out. It's begging you to get out. You got two indicators telling you to go that's going down. Those two indicators are telling you we're going down. Yet the price has stayed over the 8 EMA for you, giving you a helping hand. If we look at some more indicators like the pivots, I don't have any pivots up here. Oh, I don't got them in. All right, I see what you're doing here, pivots. I don't know why it's not showing up for my pivots here. Try it again. Indicators. Pivot points aren't working. I don't know. I don't know, dude. I got them all on there, but they're not showing. Whatever. Either way, we'll just not use the pivot points. We'll use something else. Bollinger Bands. What they look like? Nice and wide the whole way. Oh, look here. When we see our Bollinger Bands pinch down, that's a buy sign or a sell sign. Doesn't matter, but it tells us we're about to have price action. Right at the exact same moment we got this buy signal, our Bollinger Bands were pinching down on us, telling us that price action was incoming. At the same time, we got over the midline of the Bollinger Bands, telling us to buy, and up it went. Another indicator telling us to buy. Oh, yeah, you're right. They don't work on past data. I'm too far back. You're right. I'm sorry. That's why it's not working. I think you can do it on CoinTrader, but gold isn't on CoinTrader. I think CoinTrader has like endless pivot points. Yes, that's a good point. You got me. Completely forgot about that. But the Bollinger Bands told us we were rocking and rolling. They're not going to tell us when to sell unless it crosses over the, you can count the midline of the Bollinger Bands as a sell if you'd like. Similar action to the 21 EMA, the Bollinger Band midline. So we didn't have another real sell signal from the 8 and the 21 to all the way over here. Look, this went off the 21 and stayed over. This was under the 8, but it stayed over, and we didn't get a real sell signal till here. This was our first sell signal from the 8 and the 21 EMA. Here. This red candle that went down and had a confirmation afterwards of another red candle. Those two indicators, the 8 and the 21 from, god dang mouse. From the 8 and the 21, we bought here and we come up all the way to here. We made 12.5% on gold. This is the worst mouse known to man. The worst mouse known to man. Let's try the date and the price range. Maybe that one will work better. There we go. Yeah, 13%. 13% at 500 leverage. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's the first sign under the 8 and the 21. Not only did we get that downward move, but we also got the 8 cutting through the 21 downward, which was another confirmation sell. Okay. We had another sideways jog right here, couple bounces, whatever. Pretty cool. 8 and the 21 alone would have got you that much percentage. Did we lose some waiting on it to come down? Absolutely we did. We lost this at the top right here. Okay. Luckily, our MACD and our RSI were telling us to sell right there. They were begging us to sell. And we didn't. We held on the 8. So, you know what? If you had sold this, you'd have made a couple more percent from here to here. Not that much difference. Okay? Whatever. You could have used your indicators to tell you when to sell with the 8 and the 21, or you could have just waited on the 21 by itself. The 8 and the 21 is its own cool little strategy. That's the neat thing about it. What's the stock MAC on that sell signal? Let's see. Let's see what we can take Bollinger Bands back off. We know what they look like. Let's pull up the stochastic RSI right there. At the sell point, yeah, it was hitting a double bottom. The stochastic actually did a triple bottom there. But look, right here on the sell signal, double bottom. 1, 2, and it almost did a third, but it did at least a double bottom. And that double bottom is where it actually gave us a sell signal. Look right here, where its first stochastic come down and got hung at the bottom, was the sell signal on the MACD. Okay, at the same place it gave us a sell signal was pretty much the same place over here where it broke under the 21. It took a little while to get there. It actually moved sideways on us and would have wasted our time. This little move right here was sideways basically. But there you see what I'm talking about, TR. This is how I back tested it for cryptocurrencies. It was no different. Cryptocurrencies is easy for me to look at real quick because I even know the dates when all the drops happened. So I can quickly pull it up in my head. Let's let's clear all this crap off. There we go. We can look at current gold price. How about that? And I know my pivots will work then. Pivot points. Standard. There we go. All right, so we broke the pivot. We're finding support maybe here. Maybe. 1888 on the price. What we got for indicators? MACD's going down. Stochastic hit the floor and did a massive amount of bottoming out. RSI looks like it's about to test 40 again. Yep, it's testing 40 now. We're under the 8, under the 21. This is no buy yet on gold. I haven't seen a gold buy signal yet. The only one I've seen is this over the pivot line, sitting on top. That's it. Stop loss on which one, TR? What time frame? We talking about when I was looking back a minute ago, or what? I think it can too, Darth, but I don't know if TradingView will let you go back that far. Like, I think I've tried to do that before, and it limited me to like 10 segments, and I wanted to go back farther than that, and it wouldn't let me. Oh, stop loss when my 8 and the 21? Is that what you mean, TR? I'm automatically going to tell you 7%. I'm looking at 7% all the time. That's my gold standard stop loss, 7%. I'm willing to risk 7% on everything. A minute ago. Okay, yeah. Let's go back to where we were looking at. Not that one. It was down here, wasn't it? Was it this one? Was it here? Which time was it? I don't. Yeah, it automatically lags, TR. I can't do anything about it. It lags on purpose. YouTube slows it down. I think there's like 10 seconds total. Let's see. Where are we at? I think we were right here, weren't we? Yeah, I think so. Want to do daily? Yeah. So if I bought, it doesn't matter really the spot, I guess. I'm just giving you an example. If I bought here, then I would go 7% back on my scale meter. Buy line there. Let's put a scale meter up. See, that's a long way for gold. That's a long way. 7% is a long ass way. That's a lot of pips. Okay, that's more than I'm 18 January. Okay. Yeah, that's where we're looking now. Yeah. That's a long ass way back. I don't like that. So that's where I would use the ATR and kind of come up with a better plan. Shit, I can only have 5 up here at a time. That's fine. I'll pull that off. There you go. ATR at that moment was 1070. So that would give us a stop loss of 1257. Yeah, okay. Stop loss at, let's see, 7, 12, 57 there. 1256 roughly. Okay, yeah, that's fine. We'll make that black as a stop loss. Yeah, there you go. That's where my stop loss would be. And that would give us a chance to see if it comes up and breaks back and goes down to this little support line too right here. Little miniature support line. And then there's another support line right here too it would have bounced off of. So there you go. Let's see the percentage. All right. Basically 1% on gold. That's what I would have done. The ATR would have told us roughly 1% on that one. That's what I'm saying. We need to play around with this and try to see if we can find what'll work good for us for crypto. Because, I mean, I know these swings are going to be bigger on cryptocurrency. They're going to be bigger. But, I mean, that's the overview of essentially how I'm adding every single indicator to every single chart on purpose TR. I never ever want to just use one indicator. I want to add multiple ways, and I want to get multiple confirmations, if I can, on every single buy. This way, it takes away my confirmation bias. I'm not going to look at it and go, well, this indicator says good, go. Because what happens is, if I only use that one indicator, I'm ignoring everything else. If I can have multiple things helping me out and giving me direction, well, I want multiple things giving me direction. I think that's a great way of looking at it. And if I can process that data, then I don't see why it's a problem. Now, you can get chart happy and you can have 15 indicators on here, and that's too much. Okay, they limit you to 5 on TradingView Pro, which I've got. Do you really need 5? Probably not. 3 or 4 indicators is probably more than enough telling you up. Okay, so it's really up to which indicators you trust. We've got a lot of them. We could have looked at the cloud on gold. Let's look at the cloud real quick and see what it said. I like the cloud. Sometimes it's a little bit deceiving, but the cloud works. Let's leave the 8 and the 21 up here because I like to use the 8 and the 21 with the cloud. Let's get these other ones off. Here. I'll show you real quick ATR with a cryptocurrency too, how much you could have made. You saw that was 12% with gold and it looked really good, right? That 12% shot up there and it looked really good, right? I'll show you one with cryptocurrency in a second. It's like, holy shit, how much more money could I have made? Let's pull up the cloud. All right, same move. Let's see, I would have had a crossing here. Let's change our settings so I can see it a little better. My eyes don't like these colors. Baseline, make it red. Conversion line blue, that's fine. I need a bigger line though. Right there. Make this line bigger. There. Lag and span, I need that in black. Much better. Okay. Price over the cloud, check. Blue line over conversion line. Blue line over baseline. Conversion over baseline, check. Lag and span over, check. Green cloud, check. So right here would have been a buy on gold. And we would have rode it up until we broke under the 21 here. At the same time, we would have run into candles. It's like the cloud would have cost us a few more percent, but still would have gave us a positive trade. We would have bought back here on the 8 and the 21, where the cloud would have told us to buy way up here. Okay, so we'd have lost that percentage right in there. Because the cloud makes you wait. The cloud makes you wait for all 4 points of confirmation first. If you're not sure about how to cloud trade TR, I've got a video in the list of instructional videos on their cloud trading. 2 different clouds, the regular cloud and I have a cryptocurrency cloud that moves a little quicker. Yeah, you're right, Darth. 3 to 5% is probably a good line. Theta, damn Theta. It's fighting 1618 though. I don't know about that. All right, let me show you a cryptocurrency TR that would have made you excellent percent. Okay, if you had just followed the 8 and the 21. Let's do Zilliqa. Dope chart. Well, it was at one point anyway. All right. So, just using the 8 and the 21, right here, we had a buy and a confirmation. And then right here, we had a sell. We'd have lost a little bit, okay? Nothing's 100%, is it? We'd have lost a few percent right there. What we have lost? 5%. Oof. We'd have lost $50 on 1,000. Let's see. Oh, you watched? Okay, sweet. Yeah. I tried to explain the cloud the best I could, man. It's a little tricky, but once you really break it down, it's not as complicated as you think. You know what I'm saying? That's Hey, you're welcome, Pepper. It's not as complicated as you think when you really look at the cloud. You kind of look at it and go, well, that's actually easier than I thought. So we had this chop. We had this bullish cross on the 8 going through the 21, then immediately came back down. If we had a pull to fib set, we'd have saw a 50 rejection right here, and we wouldn't have bought that to begin with, because the 50 rejection is something we don't like to see. That's a downward continuation fib. But whatever. We lost 5%, so we waited. We had another one right here, but we didn't get confirmation. It immediately rejected. We wouldn't have bought that. We came down. We dipped up. And look, we had confirmation right here. We had a close and a close over. So this is where our buy line would have been, right here. Okay. And we bought a green line. We'll even put it up here a little higher just to be smooth with it. We were above the 8 the whole way. We touched the 21, but we never broke and held underneath it. We went up. We went up. All the time, retracing a little bit each time. This is a very controlled rise. Very controlled. All the way to here. This is the first time we broke under the 21 with a close. And a confirmation candle. How much percentage did we make? From here to here. 303%, TR. On 1,000, you made $3,000. How long did that take? A month and a half. That's it. A month and a half to make $3,000. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's a month's salary for me. So, well, a little bit less than a month. But that's pretty good. That's just using the 8 and the 21. If you were using fibs, it would have told you to get out up here. Okay? That we add all that in when we do this stuff. Let's see what he said right here. Would you buy if the lagging line is under the price line? As so long as it's above the cloud, absolutely, TR. If the lag line is above the cloud, it's a buy. If the lag line runs into the candles, it's a sell. That's what you're supposed to follow. If you're following the crypto, if you're following the Ichimoku cloud rules, when the candles get hit by the lag line, it's telling you to sell. But as long as it's over the cloud, it's technically a buy. You have to have 4 points. Conversion over baseline. Green cloud at the end. Price over the cloud. And lagging line over the cloud. Those 4 points, you're a buy. Anything else, you're not buying. 3 out of 4, no. Doesn't matter. You're waiting on 4. This keeps you from getting in sideways trades. And it keeps you from getting in trades that reject on you. Okay, the cloud takes percentage off the bottom, it takes percentage off the top, and it leaves you the play in between to make the money off of. That's just the way the cloud works. It's almost foolproof in that fact. You might not make 100%, but you're gonna get 8%. You know what I mean? You're gonna get 1% each time. It's a conservative strategy, but it works. The Ichimoku dude was very smart because he come up with a system that works. And it works across all platforms, which is really cool. It might not work as fast as you want it to, but it does its thing, and I like it. Let's see. Yep. Okay. Here's the crypto cloud. Well, if you watched the video, you already saw the crypto cloud. You already saw it. So, that's an 8 and a 21 move on Zeal. Zeal was a big performer for everybody. OMG, we watched, and we were all tripping balls at how fast it was moving. Everybody was going, "Oh my God, look at this thing, dude! This coin is going nuts. What's happening? It's pumping." I also found out there's no such thing as a pump. Okay, it's all controlled moves. Every single move is a controlled move. Are you wanting the cloud on Zeal, Ken? Or are you wanting the cloud on... Pick which coin you want me to put it on, Ken. Okay. You're very welcome, TR. I'm happy to explain anything I can. If I can't explain it, I will find you an explanation, or I will ask somebody who knows better than me. On Zeal. Okay, yeah, let's do it. Okay. So we all know this March dump happened, right? It wasn't actually a dump. It was a downward trend continuation. You can try to blame it on Corona if you want. That's not what happened. The news comes after the charts. What happened is BTC could not break trend and it went down. So did XRP, so did almost every coin. Almost every coin, but not all of them. And Zeal was one that bounced back really quickly. And why did it do that? Well, it didn't have much support down there, so when it hit the bottom, it was free to come back up. And it moved down so fast that it had no resistance to stop it. Once it got going, it moved really quickly. All right, so let's get... We don't have any other indicators. No, we don't. I'm going to pull up the crypto cloud right here. All right. As I said before, we need... When you first look at the cloud, it looks like a bunch of slop, okay? It's confusing and sloppy, and you're like, what the hell's going on? It's actually not that complicated, and I'll break it down for you, okay? The first thing we have is I'll actually pull some of these off a little by little here so we can see them easier. Let's pull the conversion line off. Let's pull the baseline off. And let's pull the lagging line off. And we don't need the 8 and the 21 up there right now. We're just talking about the cloud. All right, Jeremy, I'll talk to you tomorrow, brother. Good. Thank you for coming by and listening a little bit. So the cloud is essentially the space in between the conversion and the baseline. All right. And it's moved ahead 26 points. It's like a built-in fractal for the price. All right. It kind of gives you a prediction on price action moving forward. All right. It's the space in between the conversion and the baseline moved forward. A red cloud or a green cloud. That's simple. Baseline and conversion line. And I don't like these colors at all. I like my baseline to be red. I like my conversion line to be blue. I like my beat down low and my top let back. There we go. Anytime the baseline is, or anytime the conversion line is over the baseline, you're looking to buy. Anytime it's the other way around, you're looking to short. Okay? As simple as that. And you see here, if you look closely, this spacing right here between the 8 and the 21 is this space right here on the cloud, the green cloud right here. It's the exact same. It's just moved forward. Then you got this bigger space right here. You got this bigger space right here in the cloud. It's the same thing. It's just moved forward, right? Gives you a free fractal moved forward, short term. Because, hey, guess what? That's how fractals work for anybody who's doing fractals. If you're watching this, fractals do not work on bigger, higher, super monster time frames. I'm sorry. I took a class on that just to learn it. And then, from there, we have our lagging span, which is our candles. And I'll show you here. Our lagging span is our candles in bar form moved back 26 spaces. And I can even put this in line. See, there's our actual candles in blue, and this is the actual lagging span. It's just the same thing, moved backwards 26 spaces. And this gives us a lagging ability to know when to get in and get out. Simple as that. It's an extra indicator on the chart to give us confirmation when we need it. Put all of our shit back up here. And it's going to look sloppy, and that's fine. You'll get used to it after you look at it for a little bit. It's a little weird at first. Took me a while to remember this and had to watch a few different videos on cloud trading to really get it in my mind of how it worked. And put this back in candles. All right, so we had this dip on the ZIL chart. Boom, pff, dump. So when was a buy? All right, we need 4 things. We need, number 1, we need the price over the cloud. When did the price cross over the cloud? Over here. That was our buy signal. Second signal, we need the conversion line over the baseline. When did that happen? That happened right here. 2 positives. Number 3, we need the farthest cloud to the right to be green. Is it green? Yep, it's green. That's 3 things. 4th thing, we need the lag line over the candles. Is that happening? Yep. We're over right here. 4 buy signals. And the buy signals would have been confirmed right here. So, the cloud told you to buy right here. That's where the cloud said to buy. Now, what if we look at the 8 and the 21? This is where it's interesting, okay? Where did the 8 and the 21 tell you to buy? Let's have a look. We know what we're looking for. We're looking for the 8 to cross over the 21, and we're looking for 2 candles over the 8. That happened right here. So the cloud told us to wait till here, but we actually got a buy signal on the 8 way back here. So we gained an extra 30%. Dang it. It flashed real quick. 29%, 30%. We gained an extra 30% by using the 8 to buy instead of using the cloud. Now, could we have started going sideways? Absolutely, we could have. We could have did what XRP did, which was go sideways like this for 3 months. It could have happened, and we'd have felt like shit if that happened, okay? But we would have knew when it crossed the 21 to get out and not sit around and wait forever. It didn't happen on ZIL. It kept going, and this is the risk you take. Do you sit here and wait on the cloud to get going and lose that 30%? Which if you had $1,000 in it, that's $300. If you had 10 grand, that's $3,000. You would have wasted by not using the 8 and the 21 rules. Now, the cloud told you to buy later, and this thing stayed a buy all the way up to here, okay? We'll see that by clicking on the cloud again. Did the lag line ever run into the candles? Look at all this space. Hell no, it didn't. It didn't run into the candles till back here. This is the first sell signal on this whole cloud thing. The lag line hitting the candles. If you followed the rules of the cloud, you bought back here, you rode this up, and you sold there. 181%. Now the difference was the 8 and the 21 would have been 300%. Yeah, you need to get the correct. Right, you're right, TR. I'm just, spitballing here. And we can actually do that. Let's do replay mode. And, we can show it because it won't take too long to replay mode. So this is what I was saying, fellas. These Forex guys are smart. They know what they're talking about. It's important to listen to what they say. They're not screwing around. They're smart. All right, let's watch this in a replay, okay? We're looking for a buy signal. We need 4 things. Let's see if we get all 4. We had to drop. We're waiting. No buy at all yet. All four things are negatory. Niet. We still haven't got a single positive sign from the cloud yet. We're still waiting. We got red on the end. Damn right they're snipers, Darth. They're good, bro. They don't play around. Forex is no joke. For the first time, We're getting a bullish sign right here. The conversion line is crossing the baseline. Sign number 1. We're still 3 things down. All 4 have to be there before we go. Waiting. Up. Right here. We had our first buy sign. At the same time that spiked, this happened. Can we roll that back just a little bit? I see where it happened. Let's roll that back just a little bit. Let's do replay. Get it right. Waiting. Waiting. First sign, second sign, price over. But the lag line isn't over yet, okay? And we still don't have a green cloud. So we've only got 2 out of 4. Still no confirmation. Waiting. Okay, bam. Third line over. Fourth thing hasn't happened yet. We still don't have a green cloud. Still don't have a green cloud. It's still red. And waiting. Bam. First buy sign right here on the cloud. Right about in there. Now, did it get us the same amount of percentage? And we watch it run. It runs up. Yada, yada, yada. Right there. We already know we hit the right points, etc. Right here was our first sell point. Let's mark that. And then we'll measure right here from here to here. 90%, 90 to 100%. We could have made 300 if we used the 8 and the 21. We would have risked going sideways. We know the cloud helps eliminate going sideways. It helps tying our capital up in something that doesn't move much. So it's risk reward. How much do you want to risk versus how much reward can you make? Right? It's what's up to you. If you've got the capital to put in this and let it sit there and marinate, that's fine. A lot of us guys who are just poors like myself, we don't have 20 grand to just stash away and let it ride. I certainly don't have that much. What I made, I either made back and paid bills off, or I still got it tied up in crypto or other assets. Gold, silver, platinum, crypto, and some other stuff that I have. So, you know, it's really up to you. I like the 8 and the 21 a little better because it moves quicker. It's close to the price action. I like the cloud because it pretty much guarantees you a good trade every time, even if it reduces your percentages. If you combine the two, I think we can use this on futures too. And we can drop down to the 5-minute and try to find a better strategy. And maybe we use the ATR to get us a stop loss on futures too. Now, I don't know what that stop loss is going to be yet because like Frank said, that was way too big of a spread for him on Blue Zell today. 7% would have wrecked him. 7% and he's liquidated. Okay, so that's a big deal on futures, especially if you're going 50x. Which you can't do that on Forex. You're going 500x at 1 penny. Well, on crypto, you can go 5 grand at 50x, which would be, I don't even know, $25,000. No, that'd be $250,000. That's a stupid number. Okay, stupid number. Or 22,500. Yeah, that'd be 22,500. You can do that on crypto, and it's a fair game. No regulations. Kind of why we like it, kind of why we don't like it. Okay, well, everybody hollers for regulations. When that happens, that kind of stuff's going to go away, fellas. So enjoy it while you got it. Okay, because when it goes away, it won't be back. Let me pull up my EZ indicator here. There we go. Get my regular indicator back up. Is it a sign when the cloud stops? Yes, it is, Darth. If you go back and look at cloud formations, when you see the clouds get real thin, that's when the chart is daring you. That's when the chart is daring you to do something. When it starts to tighten up, it's telling you, hey, I may be ready to go. Are you watching? I may be ready to go. Get ready. So it's a good sign to watch. Okay, thanks. That clears up better. Okay, good. Thank you, Ken. I'm glad, brother. That's why we do this in live form. It's way easier. I don't do anything that's guesswork. Okay, like it's super important to understand. If it's guesswork, you ain't gonna get it from me. Ain't gonna happen. If I gotta look at something and say, I feel like this may happen. No, I'm not gonna tell you I feel like it may happen. It either will or won't. And if I don't know, I'm gonna say I don't know. That's something that you're not gonna get from the people who block me on Twitter. Yeah, a pip is 1/4, 4 spaces back. Correct. So it's different for cryptos. From what I read, people do it differently for cryptos because there's such an oddball numbers. Like AVA is such a weird number. It's 400s back already. It's 4,000s. So it's like, man, that's a long way back. 4 10,000s. That's 4 10,000s. That's a long way. So you can make a stop loss as tight as you want. I'm kind of, I think we need to work on it more. I think we need to work on it more. I don't want to give a dead on call on that because I don't have enough data, and I'm a data guy. Y'all know that. And if I don't have the data, I'm not cool with giving out information without data. I'll throw out a theory if you'd like to hear a theory, and then we can work on it together. But I don't like making shit up. I really don't like that. I don't like it when people make shit up and then spew it out on the internet like it's the truth. That really pisses me off. You out real quick, Ken. One of the things that upsets me is watching all these Twitter guys whom you mentioned that you listen to. Okay, I don't know how much money you make, Ken, but I know you said you do automations. You're not rich, okay? You're just a normal dude. In my opinion, I don't have the money to constantly buy every dip. I just don't have that kind of money. I have 2 little boys, a needy ass girlfriend, and 3 pets. Okay? Plus a evil ex-wife that I pay a lot of money to. All right? So I don't have the money to be buying every dip. I just don't. And if I do, it might be $5 or $10. I'm a poor simpleton, okay? I don't have the money to keep dropping left and right, left and right. Oh, hang on a second. Let me send this to the group real quick. Why is this doing this? Come on. Get off of there. Copy. Paste. There we go. All right, so I don't have the money to keep buying every dip. What I see happening is these guys on Twitter who run the show and they're the major influencers, they just tell you to buy every dip and they have the money to keep buying every dip because people keep tipping them. People keep tipping them and they keep clicking on their YouTube shit, and the more you click on their stuff, the more money they make. And the more money they have to keep buying dips with what money you could have spent somewhere else. All right? And then they charge you for crypto coaching. Or they charge you for insider information or crypto life help. What are you talking about? And it doesn't stop there. It gets worse. You know what I mean? They keep going. And they're taking money from you that you could be spending and making. People are doing this stuff for free. I do this for free. I don't want your money. I just want people to be friends with when this is over. I don't give a shit about how much money you give me. I'm going to give it away. If you want to know, Ken, I have a... Harvey already did it. He gave away 100 XRP, I think. But if anybody who buys shirts, we have shirts for sale also, Ken, in the description box. I designed 5 different shirts. It's free to buy them. If you buy them, whatever money I get from them, I'll roll into the group and we give it away every month. Okay? However much I make, it gets all given away. I don't want any profit from any of that shit. I don't want anybody's money. I want everybody to take their money and spend it on what they think they should. Don't give it to me. I'm not the guy. I'm just here to help everybody make money. I don't want it. So I think that's the difference between what I'm doing and a lot of other people are doing. Everything I know is free. All the information in the Telegram group, in the file section, is free. There's a download in there that's $5,000. That's free, and that's a legit $5,000. You can sign up for their course right now if you'd like. I'm not going to tell you who they are. You can look it up. It's in the group, but it's free. All you need to do is download it. You can read it, but I'm explaining a lot of it to you already. I haven't done a candles class. I probably need to do a candles class for everybody. The thing is, cryptocurrency candles are a little iffy, if we're honest. You'll get a hanging man or a shooting star, and it goes up. You'll get a dying baby, and it goes up. And it's like, man, this isn't the way it's supposed to work. But crypto's a little bit like that. You just got to roll with it. All right, good. All right, good deal. You'd rather have some kind of confirmation. I'm the same way. I want confirmation. I don't want to guess. And what you're going to get from those other guys are guesses. And I don't like that at all, especially when you have tens of thousands of people following you. You can say, this isn't financial advice. And I'm going to tell you, I'm going to say the same thing. This isn't financial advice. There are 12 of us in here. Okay? And I'm telling you, I don't want your money. And if anybody gives me any money, I'm giving it away. The difference is they're not going to give the money away. They're going to keep it. And they're going to say, I've got a lot of cash sitting on the side, ready to go on this. It's not going to happen. Hey, what's up, Josh? What were you asking about? Yeah, I didn't say what it was called, Frank. So they're free to find out for themselves. But the course was paid for, so it's my property now. So I'm not exactly sure how that works either. I have financial advice, Star says. Don't give your money to those guys. Hey, bro, that's the best financial advice of the night. What's the ticker on your asking, Josh? I might just be able to type it in. Yeah, never mind. I got it. Beyond me. Is it a sale? Let's start on the monthly and have a gander here. Oh, what does this look like to y'all? Looks like Sniper Alley to me. Monthly speaking. Let's get this tuned in really finely because I don't want to give you bad info. All right, here. Bam. All right, so monthly speaking, Josh. She's entered Sniper Alley, and I'm not sure that it's got to stop because there's not much resistance here. Let's look at the weekly and see if we can find some more. Okay, yeah, we got some resistance. Right here is going to be some resistance. Coming up on it. Red. We got some more up here. We have some support here. I'm not sure about that line. This one needs to come down some. This one's in between. I'm not certain on this line. Maybe we should have another one in here. In orange. I think so. Yeah, Beyond Meat, in my opinion, is going to be a sale here. But let's pull up some other indicators and get some confirmation. Just real quick looking at it, it looks like it's getting hung up on the resistance lines. Moving averages look good. They're coming up. I like that. Let's have a look at some quick indicators. You probably already looked at these because you're asking me about it. MACD. MACD is a buy. The 8 and the 21 is a buy. All right, hold up. I think Trader just tried to call me. That was pretty funny. It was going off in my ears. Let's look at the RSI real quick. RSI, the stochastic is trying to come back up. Yeah, I think this is tough. RSI. Then we'll step down to the 4 hour too because RSI is heading toward overbought. Okay. Okay. Got this sweep. Looks like we're going to hit a cup and a handle here, a short-term cup and handle. Let's go 4 hours and get a little closer look here. Okay, MACD's turned up. Stochastic is high. RSI is getting high. Josh. All right, so if this stays up here like it is, let's turn this one out. We already know what the number is on this one. Let's pull this indicator off just to get some better looks here. Looks like we got a nice dip and fall here. All right, so the problem here, Josh, we're in no man's land. We're over 886 and 786 out of this sniper's alley, but we're under the one line and under resistance and under the monthly 786. So I feel like it might get hung up a little bit here and then be a sell. I think we might run out. I think this thing's going to get sucked out of momentum. I think we're going to lose momentum here and move sideways a bit. And as it moves sideways, it's going to slow down. Let's look at the cloud and see how it looks. Okay, the cloud is still a buy. The cloud is still good. Lag is away, over and over conversion, green cloud, price over. Cloud is still a buy. So if you're in it, I would stay in, but if you're going to short it, I would wait just a touch. I'd wait just a touch on the sell. I want some confirmation first. Let's see. Snipers on the rooftops. Hey, what's up, Rico? How you doing, brother? Anything vegan is a sale. This is not based on TA. It's just based on vegans. Oh, God. Vegans walking around strapped these days. It just has some big news with WMT. Buy was at 150 before the gap up. I don't really see a gap. The wicks are crossed. That's a gap. That's a really tight gap. Hey Rico, how'd you hear about us, brother? Are you from the Forex group or what? I'm just curious. And if you got a chart you'd like me to look at or anything that you were curious about. Where are you at with Myth? I'm still waiting on it to reverse, Nick, but I'm going to go all kind of putting some cash in that thing when it goes. You're fine, TR, bro. I don't care. I'll hook you up. I could sell calls 180. Let me see. You mean putting in a put? Is that what you mean? Or do you mean you mean you'd close out your call at 180? Because 170 is more of a heavy barrier to me, Josh. That 786 line. Oh, word? Are you for real, Rico? How kick-ass is that? YouTube algorithm recommended us. Bro, are we getting big time? Are we getting big time? Oh, you did a credit spread. I got you, Josh. I got you. So if anyone doesn't know what a credit spread is, a credit spread gives you a two-directional trade, just in case. All right? It's a little complicated to understand, but it's a two-way option. That's the easiest way of saying it. This is a stock market thing. Josh is slowly matriculating into cryptos and stuff. He's just been doing stocks. I've been listening to some stuff he put up. It's pretty neat. He made some good money. He lost some money just like all the rest of us. And I think he wants to make some more money back. We were bullshitting today a little bit while we were working. So, yeah, it's pretty cool. Let's see. I'm interested in one premium is going to be up. One premium, is that a stock? And what's the ticker? One premium? I don't have that one. Oh, okay. You're just saying you're interested if the premium's going up. I got you. I got you. Okay. The way options work too, fellas. Um, I'm saying the way options work too is you have to pay a premium to get an option in a shorter term or a longer term. Okay. It doesn't just give you the option to buy and sell like Binance does. When a regular option comes up, you might have to buy a good chance that an option winning for you might cost you more. And an option that's got a lot of slack might not cost much because they're not certain that it's going to go there. You know what I mean? It's higher risk, higher reward. Lower risk, lower reward, if that makes sense. Where options on Binance are just buy and the option closes for you at the end of the day and you make what you make. It's perpetual. You know what I mean? Hey, what's up, Rug? How you been, brother? Rug's been trying to get me to be a nice guy on Twitter because Rug's a nice guy himself. Hey, man, I get it. I got a lot of demons, so sometimes I'm a bit of a dick. That's just the nature of the beast from where I'm from. I try not to be that way. I really do. Let's see what y'all are saying. 12 of us in here hit 6 likes. Hey, y'all, for real. Hit like. Hit like. Let's get some likes. If we get some more YouTube algorithms popping us up, that's dope. You got any charts you want us to look at, Rico? Since the algo popped us up? I'll be happy to look at whatever you'd like me to look at. Except porn on YouTube because they'll take me out. All right, let's see. Rug says, trying to stay awake, been a long couple days. Well, bro, what can I do to get you crunk? Do I need to take a shot? Will you stay awake if I take a shot? Please don't say yeah. You were evacuated, bro. I saw that, dude. I'm sorry, man. This shit's crazy out in California with these fires, dude. And then I get to watch Trump and Biden arguing about dumb shit. It was great, but it was sad too. Let's see. Rug said huge dick. Yeah, I'm sorry. I am sometimes, man. I'll admit I got my faults. Okay, I got my faults. Rico says TKWY while I'm asking. Let's look. TKWY. Just eat takeaway. Hey, bro, you just got a buy on this on the cloud. That's a buy, my man. Look, we're good. The lag line just broke out. The cloud's green. You're over base conversion and price. This is a buy. Let's take the cloud away and look at the other stuff real quick. See what I'm saying? If you guys do this long enough, it'll immediately pop up in your head and you go, oh shit, there it is. You don't even have to think about it. It just immediately pops right in your head. That was a 4-hour buy on Just Eats, by the way. Let's look at the daily. I might be wrong on daily. Yeah, daily's still not ready. Okay, so if you're going to do 4-hour, you need to watch your eyes on it real close because that could reverse on you. And the daily's inside the cloud. This is a no-go. No-go. There's some more stuff about the cloud too, by the way. The cloud acts like resistance and support a lot. Okay, if it's dropping down, it may catch the cloud and reverse back to the way it came. If it's moving up and hits the bottom of the cloud, it may stop and drop some. Okay, standard cloud stuff. It's just more to it. Exactly. I'm just giving you the buys and the sell signals. It's better to be honest, asshole, than a line dick. You're right. That's South Carolina for you, bro. I'm from Gastonia, North Carolina. Okay. But I live in South Carolina. But I'm right here. I've been near the state line my whole life. Santa Rosa was on fire. Total shittery. I'm sorry, bro. Oh, Matt. What's up, Matt? He says, I finally understand the Ichimoku Cloud from the Forex group. Subscribe. Super awesome, Matt. If you want, we have a Telegram group also that we just do cryptocurrency a lot, but we really do any chart. If you want to be added to the Telegram group, just let me know, and we can get you added over. I'll put my Telegram name down here on the bottom. My Telegram name's on the thing, isn't there? Yeah, my Telegram name is right here on the bottom of the screen. Right here. Carolina Keith _1. That's my Telegram. Message me there, and I can add you over to the group. The other guy just did, Trier. He messaged me. I'm going to add him in because he seems to be interested in it also. And if you're interested in it, hey, that's great. The more people we get interested in this, the better. Because if I can help just one person a week, a day, a month, a year, whatever, I feel better about it. Let's see. HVAC life, bro. It's no joke, Josh. Hey, Josh, are you near the fires and shit too? Where are you at? No, you said you were in, where did you say you were? You're in LA, right? Yeah, I would be honest with you the same way I'm on that, Josh. If you're gonna do credit spreads on Beyond Meat, I would be on puts. Absolutely, I'd be on sales on that. Hey, you're welcome, brother. You're welcome, Rug. North Hollywood, bro. You're in the shootout land. I don't know about them apples. Y'all got crazy coyotes up there. I heard. We got coyotes here, but we ain't got coyotes like they got in California. They say you can't even go up there in the hills anymore because the coyotes will run your ass off. I don't want none of that. I don't want none of that drama. Let's look at Just Eat Takeaway a little bit more here. Come down here. Yeah, we got. I mean, it's under the 618 stocks a lot, like 618 lines. So this may be sideways a little bit. Okay, it's a buy on the 4 hour, and you may get some action out of the 4 hour, but I'm not sure what you're gonna get on the daily. I like to trade daily myself. If you're a gambling man and you want to drop down to the lower time frames, that's your job, your business. I'm a daily trader myself. Oh, you're very welcome, Rico. If you got anything else, please let me know. We usually do these streams for a while. It's almost 1 a.m. now. Yeah, we're just getting into the grown up hours now. They just eat your dogs. See here, I'll tell you about this in a second. Hang on. You got to be tougher than a coyote. The coyotes are homeless people. Y'all California dudes are crazy, Darth. Oh, Lord. Females lure your dogs out, then the damn coyotes eat them. All right, so check this out. We didn't have coyotes in this area. We didn't have any. But the Department of Natural Resources in North Carolina and South Carolina recognized the deer problem that we have here, okay? In our area, we have massive amounts of deer. Okay, like people ask all the time. Like I went and bought a dog in Ohio from you're stupid, Nick. He said, don't forget to like and subscribe and donate to our Patreon. I ain't got no damn Patreon, but that's pretty good. We went to Ohio to buy a dog from a breeder that was Amish, right? Super cool people. And the first thing the dude guy asked me, I got on a hoodie, a Tar Heel hoodie, and he goes, North Carolina, huh? And I was like, yep. And he goes, do any good hunting down there? And my response was pretty easy. It was, bro, we don't have to hunt there. The deer run out in front of your car and you can just hit them with your car. Because if you ride around our area, you're going to see dead deer everywhere. Where the deer just run out on the road and you hit them with your car. You don't even have to shoot them. They're right there. They're going to sit beside the road and watch you come, and then, bam, you hit them and you got a deer. Happens so much here. So much so that insurance covers deer running into your car if you ask for it. That's how many deer we have. So, North Carolina and South Carolina's bright idea was, well, we need to control the deer population, and we only give out 5 tags for each hunter per year. So you can only shoot 5 deer. And that seems like a lot, but the thing is, the deer around here produce so fast, right? That they're having more than we can kill. So the states both decided that the Department of Natural Resources thought it was a good idea to release coyotes to help control the deer population. Problem. In North Carolina, there are a lot of big, fat, lazy-ass cows everywhere. We have all different kind of type of cows here in North and South Carolina. We have the fuzzy kind with the long hair. We have longhorns. We have brown sow cows. We have black Angus cows. All kinds, okay? Agriculture is still big here. There's a lot of grazing land here. So what do the coyotes do? Would you rather chase a deer that can run 45 miles an hour, or would you rather eat an 800-pound, lazy, fat-ass cow that hardly moves? What would you do? So what do the coyotes do? They go after a cow. All right, when I lived not far away from where I am now, about 30 minutes from where I am now, the next door, not next door, like down the street neighbor, he had 18 acres and a pasture, and he had black Angus cows. And they're about $2,000 a piece, right? And as calves are about $2,000 a piece. So He gets a problem one night, and all these dogs are barking. And he's like, what the hell are these damn dogs barking for? Goes down there to look, and there's coyotes at the bottom of the property. He's like, shit, I got coyotes. So he moves the cows up. Well, the next morning, he's missing a cow. The damn coyotes came up, took a calf out, and drug it down to the creek and didn't kill the cow completely. It just ate the cow's guts out and left the rest of the cow there. It just took the internal organs where all the good nutrients were and left the rest of the cow. It was a $2,000 calf. Well, he called to complain. The state said, well, sorry. And then after that, after enough farmers complained, it's open season on coyotes here now. You can kill them any time of year. No license required. Coyotes have no rules here because the coyotes bred like crap. They make 13 pups with each litter, and they have no predators. They have no natural enemies other than humans. They're right below us on the fucking food chain. And it's like, dude, what were you thinking? Instead of doing this, why don't you just give the hunters more deer tags? That would have been the easy solution. Hey, y'all hunters, would you like to kill some more deer? You think they're going to say no? Incorrect. You know how much deer jerky I can make with a 120-pound buck? A lot of deer jerky, and it's really good. So y'all have been saying stuff. Hang on. I got off on a rant. It's just an interesting story about coyotes and shit, right? I drove through Oakley and Birkeland. It's been really bad for years. It's a complete zombie wasteland, bro. I've heard that. Okay, I got a gap up. Hashboro ticker has. Hashboro, let me look and see real quick. You're talking about Hasbro? Hey, what's the ticker on that? I don't know what the ticker is on that. I befriended a homeless guy when I lived in Los Feliz. He was a foreigner, engaged in recruited from Egypt. Me and him spoke Rastafarian, used to just kick it and smoke. Sounds like deer jerky time. You're not kidding, Rug. I just said deer jerky because it's great. All right, let's see. I got to go to the weekends. Oh, what the hell, Keith? Story crazy. Hey, man, it's a true story, dude. And like anybody around here will tell you, the coyote shit's wild, bro. They're crazy. Exactly. Coyotes are full-on survivor predators. They're predators. They're pack hunters. And if they see you alone in the woods, they know, I got you. You better have a gun here because they will come after you if they find you alone in the woods. And they know you're alone because they're pack hunters and they hunt in a circle. It's crazy. HAS? Okay, I got you. I see you, Nick. Hang on. Hasbro. Yep, you got a gap. It's a small gap, but you got a gap. And it's a wicked chart. Man, look at the drop on that bitch. Good gracious. Okay, see, look, this is going to go down a little. But this thing has it's still got some time. It's still got to come up some. This is almost showing me more down. But it looks like XRP before XRP moved up, doesn't it? We got resistance everywhere in here. There's a ton right there, and it's hitting it now. Yeah, this one's going to come back down a little bit more, I believe, Josh. I'm a little bearish on the entire stock market right now. And when I say that, I mean DJI. And when the DJI comes down some, it's going to pull everything, most everything with it. So the puts are going to be costly right now on options. They're going to cost a little more. Yeah, they'll attack humans if they know you're by yourself. If you're not by yourself, the coyotes will leave you alone. If you make enough noise, they'll leave you alone because they know you're making noise and they know you sound aggressive. They'll leave you alone. Oh, okay. If you do a debit spread, they're cheaper. I got you. Yeah, if he lived when he lived in Reno, the damn coyotes would be creeping on him. That's wild, dude. All right, Nick says Link ontology and one. Link did a big drop today or yesterday, and it's been hanging out, and it's just begging to go more. Link here. Yep. Okay. Get this off. This is weekly. Let's look at daily. Yep, link's rolling over, brother. I believe she's on her way down. Pull that up. And let's get the MACD still probably going to be a little bullish, but on the bear end. Yeah. All right. Yeah. See, the MACD's got a buy sign here, but at the same time, the stock's rolling over and the RSI's coming down, and we're under the 8, under the 21, under the 100, under the 50. I'm short on Link. Short on Link. And I don't like a buy until down here somewhere. And I'll show you what I mean. Put a fib set on it. That's too much stuff telling me no. That's enough to make me stop. Now, how many people who own Link are going to tell you it's going down? Yeah, see, 786, 886. I like these prices. A 7.9, or right at 8 flat, and then 765. I like those buy lines. And if they can't hold, we're heading to the 200, which is 68, 680. Man, 680 Link. You hear that? Boy, that's a good price. 680 Link. Man, Link was $10 not too long ago. Son of a bitch. That was more than that. What was it? Damn, it was $20. Oh, 75% devaluation. Boy, so that's what I mean about crypto. 75% devaluation. That ain't going to happen on the Great Britain pound versus the Japanese yen. Just ain't going to happen. All right. Link, there's my prices. Told you 8 and then 765. Ontology, I've been watching a little bit. Waiting for my buy. It's still dropping. Yep, it looks just like Link. Except this one's a little bit more spelled out for us. We're almost to the 200 here. So I'm for sure that's going to hit the 200. I'm for sure on that. Will it go past it? There's a probability. If it does, we got another fib line down here at 51 flat-ish. 51.5. I like that line. 51.5. Let's pull up another line here just to satisfy my brain. Because I get deep on this shit. Rico, if you're still here, man, if you don't know anything about me, I've been doing this for a while. I do 100% technical analysis. No guessing, no hopium. I don't care about anything but technical analysis. I'll listen to other stuff. I will. And if you have something that's better that you can show me that's solid, I'll be happy to listen to it and take it into consideration, and I'll study it. Just like I studied new indicators today that I've never used before, okay? I'm fully open to it. We come from the land of guesses. I won't do it anymore. I won't tell anybody I'm not sure about something that I don't believe in. I'm gonna double check it and triple check it and try to prove myself wrong if I can. I like this zone right here on ontology. If this 200 can't hold, if it breaks the 200, let me tighten this up. There we go. If it can't hold this green box, the red box is the floor. That should coincide with the Bitcoin closing the gap at 96.50-ish. And that'll pull us down here to 52 flat, 51.5-ish. Somewhere around in there. That's 0.25%. You'll be all right. Yeah, I like that. That's the best I can come up with ontology. There's some support right here. It's currently hitting some support. This may not even go that far. There's a lot of chop here for it to get through, okay? I just know it's under this. It's under the 8 and 21. It's short until otherwise. Short until otherwise. We're waiting to see a buy sign. Haven't seen one yet. Let's see. I'm a buyer at 6, low, 7 on Link. I don't know if it's going to get that low or not, Rug. I don't know if it'll get down to 6 flat. Oh, high 6. I'm sorry. I get what you're saying now. I'm sorry. High 6. I like I6. I think that's a possibility. 720, I'm almost sure on, okay? Um, let's see. I bought a bunch of Link on that March dump. Sold too early to ride the QKC flop. Been there, done that, Rug. I feel you, brother. Rico says, thanks. It's a great mindset to have. I appreciate it, Rico. I'm one of the few that's going to tell you that. If you watch any other Bitcoin or XRP chart people, they're going to tell you it's going nothing but up all the time. And I'm going to be the first one to tell you the XRP has the worst looking chart of any top 43 cryptocurrency coin. Second worst would probably be XMR. Third worst, I have to look. But I remember them two are the ugliest. Okay? That's Monero, by the way. Let's see. I'm glad we're out of that. Womp womp. QKC. Still have profits. Yeah, I mean, I took my profits. I wanted more, but I didn't get much. I actually wasted some on that one, Rug. The guy who killed QKC the best was Dre. I don't know if he's still on here, but he told us all to sell. Nobody listened. He took his money and was gone. I was like, man, damn it, Dre. I know, right? I still own just a touch of QKC just in case. It's a shit coin. And it has a lot of up potential, and I didn't want to miss that, so I've got just a small amount of QKC. I keep it just in the background. If it goes, it goes. If it doesn't, I didn't lose much. So that's the way you should probably go with all these shit coins. Let's see. What do you think about Carvana? CVNA. I know they get some bad reviews on Yelp, man. Big gap. She's coming back down. Hitting a lot of resistance here. Monthly. Is she a skyscraper? God almighty. Well, how you doing, Carvana? How you living, big dog? No, this is a sale, brother. You can try to long this if you want. I know we're over the 8. But, man, I would have been out of this damn thing. Maybe it goes up a touch more. Let me see. Let me be real with you. And we're fighting snipers. How you feeling? I don't feel good about this. I didn't do that. I don't try to publish no ideas right now. No, I don't want to leave. Cancel. Just go back to my chart. What are you doing? Just reload this thing. What are we doing? I didn't do any of this. This is my mouse being full on dumb. There we go. So, Carvana. I'm pretty close on my lines there. Let's go down to the 4 hour just to check. We get 2 trades per session on the 4 hour. Big gap. It's flirting with 886. It's over it, actually. But it's fighting it, and we're getting some sideways action here, okay? And not breaking this level is kind of scary. I see a top end here of 301. But if it doesn't get past 235, she's not going. She's going to come back down. The MAs are there for support. A lot of support here on the 4 hour. What about the daily? A lot of support on the daily. A lot of moving averages as support. 8 and a 21. If you're in it, I would stay in it. Would I buy this? I think you need to see something else. If I'm going to buy this, I'm going to buy this over 235. I'd take 235 up to 277 at least. But I wouldn't buy this until it got up here a little bit higher because this is a little spooky. It's the 4th touch of this support line or the resistance line. That's the 4th touch. Really, after 3, it should go. And if it's not going, it ain't going to go. So I need to see this one confirm me higher here before I would be a sucker because it's got this gap. That gap's going to close. This is a tough one on this one. Every XRP holder, win moon. Keith, pump the brakes. Bro, I'm not even joking, Rug. I try to tell people every day. There is no moon. I actually talked to another guy privately today who may want to work with me. I'm not really sure how he wants to do it or what he wants to do. I haven't talked to him a whole lot. But I talked to him on Twitter, and he's from the Carolina area too. He's a kind of a hopium guy, but he's kind of acts like he's not. So I'm not sure. I'm not getting a weird vibe. So we'll see what happens. I'm not sold. But if people want to talk to me, I'm happy to talk to anybody. You know what I'm saying? So Dre had it right, and he ain't joking, dude. I'm wrong sometimes. When I'm wrong, I'll admit it. Dre was right, and I should have listened to Dre. XEM looks good, though. Let's see XEM. You know what? I've heard people talk about XEM. I sold XEM so long ago. Back when I had Atomic Wallet. Nick, yep, I sold XEM when I had Atomic Wallet. XEM has been killing it, but I'm seeing some capitulation start to form. That means down quickly. All right, look, MACD is trying to cross back bullish. RSI is pointing down, flat. Stock is pointing down. We're over the 50. What does the monthly look like? Let's just back up. What's the monthly look like? Come on. There we go. Am I still streaming good? Am I losing frames? Not a damn frame lost. Man, that's wild. 400 megabit internet's been great, right? That's great. I'm feeling the high-speed fiber internet. Makes me feel good. Okay, XEM is, you know what? XEM's a monthly buy. It's up over the June 19th area. I think if you got this, you're going to want to hold on to it, Rico, because you've got a mark of 26 flat that I'd be aiming for, and I would take some of my profits at man, my mouse is struggling. I'd take some of my profits at 20 cents also. This is the same move that we've seen multiple coins make off of the June 19 area. And when I say that, I mean all of these coins right here have already made the same move. I'll just show you OMG real quick. You see this June 19 area, April, May, June right here, down and then up. Look right here at OMG. June area, down and then up, same move. Look at Zeal, June area, down and then up. ZRX, June area, down and then up. KNCs did more. The June area is way down here. Look at this one. This one should have screamed at us. I missed it. June area, up. All right, this is why we're looking for this, because certain coins have done it already and certain ones haven't. And we want to try to catch the ones that haven't done it and try to figure out when they're going to pinpoint the resistance lines and find the right in. So if you're in XEM, I would be happy because you're going to 26 cents. If you're in 20 cents, I would take some profits there. For sure, XEM looks good. There's really only one resistance line left. You know what this kind of looks like? Is ENQ, doesn't it? Except ENQ is way down here. It hasn't made this move yet. This is why I think some of these shit coins we're in are going to do this. XEM has, from today, at least 100% left in it. At least 100% left in it. Which is good. I would stay in this if I was in it. If you want to buy, I would wait till Bitcoin drops to buy and then get in it because you're going to get a little bit more percentage out of it. I would wait for confirmation there. Let's see. Made some nice gains with XCM before Labor Day. Word, I hear you, brother. I'm looking for sales. Absolutely. I'm short on a lot of places, Josh. I'm not long on any cryptos, really, until I see Bitcoin break this gap. Once the gap's broken, I will be long on a lot of stuff. I dislike XRP as a coin and the fact you're dealing with a non-stop sell pressure from Ripple that sells itself. Non-stop sell pressure from Ripple themselves. If I was to touch a coin, I needed extreme low of 3 cents. Well, I didn't buy at 3 cents. I bought at 32 and sold at 34. I bought at 28. I bought at 11 and sold at 24. I bought at 25 and sold at 28. Speaking of which, how about Atomic Wallet Coin? Bro, Atomic Wallet Coin has been stupid. I got to pull over on CoinTrader, don't I? Yeah. Atomic wallet coin. Yeah, look at this. Same move. Look. June 19, up and gone. And look at how clean of a fib move it did right here. Look how clean this is. Shut up. Want to know why I aim for 1618 on reversals? That's why. Because 1618 is the golden ratio. The Fibonacci golden ratio of 1.618. That's why for reversals, that's what I'm looking for. Good gracious. That's beautiful. This is a monthly chart, and this is why I've been doing monthly charts more often, especially off of the June 19 area. We've seen other coins do it. Some are going to move slower than others. Like I said, we can't help that because some have more resistance than others. XRP has the most resistance of any top 43 coin, and that's all there is to it. It was the second coin to ever be invented. It's going to have a lot of resistance. There's no other way to say it. OMG did it, correct. ADA, VET, and Zeal all did it, correct. Not really, Ken. XRP is behind XLM because XLM has less resistance than XRP does. I would say about 35% less than XRP. After me and Matt were looking at that today, because he was asking me about what to buy and everything else, and I was telling him he already has some XRP. I was like, well, don't buy anymore, buy some other stuff. So we were talking about XLM, and just saying, hey, look, XLM has more lines than this people, but it has less than XRP. And it's like, well, I've heard you say that before. It doesn't everything, and I was like, well, yeah, sorry. You see this from XRP and XLM, the same look, and they look similar. But let me show you. You got a line here. That's one resistance line. You got a line up here. That's 2. Line here for sure, 3. And we got a pretty much an all-time high line of 4. I see 1 at this area. 5 lines and 6 lines. 6 monthly lines, right? Okay. XRP. Look at all them lines. Those are all resistance lines. And I know that looks ridiculous. And I fully agree. That looks like a clown show. Who would buy this? Well, I'm sorry, but Twitter's been telling you to buy this for 2 years. Why? Why? This isn't a buy, technically speaking, until it crosses 53 cents. At 53 cents, this is a buy. Other than that, you shouldn't be owning it. It's going to take forever to get the gains out of this. Sorry. It's just the way it is. It sucks, and I know it. But everybody's kind of been lied to a little bit, okay? If you're asking me, does XRP have the best fundamentals of anything ever created cryptocurrency-wise, I would say yes. But you have zero proof that it will be used yet. And the chart tells you the exact same thing. This is a down chart. That's all there is to it. Sorry. I've sold all but 1,000 XRP. That's all I have left. I sold 90% of everything I had. Okay? I had a lot of XRP and it's all gone. I've moved it to other stuff. What's the price on that 1618? Atomic wallet coin. I'm sorry, I completely missed that and didn't get to see it first. Let's look. Real quick, I'll pull it back up. 180, Nick. Take a look at Fetch. Yep, Fetch broke its trend line, didn't it? Weren't we looking at that yesterday? Yeah, yeah, we were. All right, let's pull some of this shit off here. Let's see. Monthly wise, still looks kind of bad. And we're about to end the month in a day. So tomorrow afternoon, actually, the month's over. If you remember the old nursery school rhyme, 30 days to September, April, June, and November. And, hey, tomorrow's September 30th. Yeah, look, we had this trend line here, and Fetch broke it. Okay, that's cool. I like it. We have a bit of an uptrend right here on the short time frames. I like this. I like this to come up here and test 1618 or 1414. We'll see. I'm not sure which one yet. No guarantees on this. But we got a good looking play right here if it can hold out. Because that's under the 50 still. And this would have us coming up here and hitting the 50 and bouncing down. And maybe jogging sideways a bit and letting the bands tighten up some more. We'll see. We see the Bollinger Band starting to roll over down here. Kind of aiming toward 1414. I think that might be our target at about 0.083-ish. I think that's going to be a target there for that one. Bands get tight enough, it's going to jog sideways and make a move. May coincide with the Bitcoin drop. Let's see. Yeah, I'm sorry, Ken, but that's the way the XRP chart goes. We've been lied to, brother. Let's see. Rugg says, yeah, still waiting on the dump, then Black Friday buying. Oh, yeah. And I talked about Bitcoin before, and I'll show you here. The way the pennant looks, running to the right. We can't do anything about this. But that pennant's holding, okay? Blue trend lines right here. Pennant's holding perfectly. The Bollinger Bands are pinching down slowly. We're going to get some price action when we get over here. When this price action happens, it's either going to go up or down quick. And it's a lot of resistance here and not a lot of support right here. I think down. So once we go down, we hit our gap. Aim for the 200 MA, I think. Wherever the 200 MA ends up, that's going to be our target. Bounce off the 200, and we'll see what happens from there. Let's see. XRP bands tightening up, making a pennant downside. Let's see. Yep. Oh, the bands got really tight, didn't they? All right, look. This is a hanging man formation with multiple hanging mans. Like if you play the game Hangman, you would draw this right here and then draw a little stick figure, right? That's why this is called the hanging man. Right? You would draw the hanging man. That's the formation we're looking at right now. I don't need to tell you that's a bad formation for price. That means down. Okay? We're under the 21. We're getting pinched by the 8. We're fighting to stay over the 100. We got the 50 coming down, the 200 coming up. I'm pretty much guaranteeing you we're going to get some price action here. And it looks like down to me. I'm sorry. I know nobody wants to hear that, but I don't bullshit y'all. I don't do that. Stock is high. That's going to change. RSI is pointing downward, aiming toward 40. The MACD is up, but pretty flat. Let's see if we get another curl and dance here on this. Like that. We'll see. I like it down too. Nothing we can do about it. Roll with it. Luckily, I got most of the way out. Hey, you're welcome, Rug, man. Get you some rest out there, bro. California is a wild world right now, so no sweat, brother. Do your thing. Glad you stopped by. I appreciate it. I know much of y'all guys are busy. I know it's late. East Coast, it's 1:30 a.m., so I'm probably going to end this in a couple minutes. Let's get this guy in the group real quick. All right, let's see. All right. Add. Done. Here. There. Bam. Man, I suck at doing this on the computer. Like I'm trash at doing this on the computer. There we go. Much better just using the much better using the phone. There we go. All right, let's see. All right, yeah, I'll tell y'all what. It's 1:30. Let's look at ZC, and then we'll hit. And then we hit the break. Say, Sonny, what's up, brother? Where you from, dog? Sonny Black 305. Where'd you hear about us at? ZC made a move today. Dre was talking about it. Miami. How'd you hear about us, dog? Miami, what's up? South Florida represent. We got people from all over the world in this. I know y'all don't understand that. Oh, Sonny. You're in the Telegram chat? What's your name in Telegram? Let's see. What'd you do? Binance? Okay, we'll do Binance. Stock is high. RSI's pointing down. MACD's moving up, but still under the midline. Okay, we're getting a tits move on Zcash. Darth's expertise here. Essentially, when we have moving averages crossing, we get a test back. Juice 305. Oh! No, wait a minute. Are you in our 786 group or are you in the other group, Sonny? I get 305 now, Miami. Yeah, we're getting a tits move. And a tits move essentially is when we have moving averages crossing, the price comes back and checks those moving averages and then continues down or whatever, up or whatever. MAs collide, you get a retest, and then you watch for realignment, and that causes the price to go in the same direction it was already going. Like if it's already going down, the MAs break each other, and you get a test up, and since we were already moving down, we continue to go down a bit. If we were going up and the MAs crossed, we would get a test down, and then the price would continue to go back up afterwards. Oh, okay, Sonny. Well, what's up, dude? How have you been, brother? Why you ain't come around more? All right, let's see here. I'm glad to have you, by the way. We had so many people in the groups. I really have a hard time remembering everybody. So it gets tough on me. I can't remember. You know what I'm saying? Between reading all the charts and quote unquote working a real job, it gets tough. But we're still under. I want to just say this on Zcash. We're still under trend here. We still got a trend line that we haven't broken yet. We could probably get more fancy with this and pull it down to here. Excuse me. Goodness, about blew my brains out. All right, here. Okay, so we got multiple spots. Yeah, okay, Zcash is doing just a tits move, and it's still under trend. So don't fall for it just yet. I know we're over the 8 and over the 21, but we're still under these moving averages, and they're crossing, so I would wait on this. We're getting 786 sniped right there. The alley is deadly. See that? 786 snipers. The assassins, bro. They don't play around. Bam. And now we're getting a pullback down. We're probably going to test the 8 and fight a little bit here, and we'll see if we can break this trend line. If we can't, we're coming down with Bitcoin. That's all there is to it. I like how this fought the 200 and come back over it, though. That's cool. I like that. It looks kind of like Fetch, the way Fetch did that. Of course, they're all a little different, so none of them are going to follow each other exactly. That's not how it works. They're moving with Bitcoin, but not the same as Bitcoin. All right. Yes, Sonny. Let me see. Juice 305. Let me see if I can find you, brother. Jarrell, is that it? All right, you're subscribed too. Hey, I appreciate it, brother. We need all the subscribers we can get. I'm here to help people. I don't care about the clicks. I don't care about the money that you get from being a subscriber. I don't give a shit about none of that. I just want to help people get rich. The more people I help get rich, the better I'm going to feel, the better karma I'm going to have in the end. If I can help one person a day, a week, a month, a year, that's all the more better for me, the more I can help. I think I messaged you, Juice, Sonny. See if you got that message on Telegram, just to let me know, cause I don't really know. I didn't have you in. I didn't have you in the other one. Yeah, well, see what you just said. Wait for the 821 cross. The 8 and 21 crossing right here. 8 going through the 21. That'd be a bullish cross, and that would push us to this trend line. Okay, we haven't got that yet. I'd like to see that first. Once we see that, we can feel better about it, but not until then. All right. Past 1:30. Sometimes we go to 2:30, but not tonight. So I got to go back to that stupid coal power plant tomorrow. I'm not excited about it because I like to try to sleep all day at work, but whatever. We'll figure it out. I appreciate everybody stopping by. Y'all are kick-ass. We'll do it again on Thursday. If anybody has anything they want me to talk about then, let me know, and I'll be happy to help anybody out with anything. Any charts you got, Forex, I don't care if they're stocks, whatever. We'll go through them one by one, and we'll keep looking until we find out everything we need to know. Till then, I appreciate everybody. Anybody has any questions, please message me. You see my Telegram shit right here, my Discord, my Twitter. I'll answer any messages. I keep my phone with me all day long. I charge it multiple times throughout the day. I can usually answer anybody anytime. So until then, I appreciate everybody. We'll see y'all next time.